is the prophet of God. It's a prophet of God. That word, Russia people cannot accept him. That flag, they are afraid of it. Go to Europe people, the same. They cannot they cannot accept the word of La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. That flag of Allah, they cannot. That law, Islam law, they are afraid of it because it's against their religion. There are people who walking naked, women. There are people who believe in God as Son. And the people who believe in 3 in 1. They don't believe in one God. They believe in 3 in 1. So those people cannot believe in La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. So those people cannot believe in Sharia law. Because Sharia law is the right way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and his Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Only 2 things. The Kitab of Allah, Kalamullah, and Kalam Rasulullah. The word of Allah and the word of Rasul. That is the Sharia law. Go to US, the enemy of the word. America people, that is the enemy of the word. That is the propaganda of the word. That is the noisemaker of the word. That is showing off their power in the word. That the people who creating war in another country so they can sell their weapons. The business they do is selling the weapons, but the opponent of the government and the government. So they are doing business with the life of the Muslim. When the war in Iraq, they sell the weapons for the government of Iraq and the enemy of Iraq, so they can fight one another. They do business with the life of the people. If they bring the Sharia law, the word La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, America people cannot accept it. Because it's against their characters. It's against their religion. The people walking naked, the women walking naked, abortion, doing everything. Mama, whatever, they cannot accept that word. That word, they are afraid of La ilaha illallah. Why cannot fight another religion? Because that religion is the same like them, so they are fighting only the Muslims. They bring the word terrorism. Where does the word terrorism come from? Come from the Europe people, Russia people, America people. To kill Muslim, to kill innocent Muslim. So, if you go to America, North America, South America, Canada, all of them, they cannot step the word La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. It's a strong word in the world. Come to Africa, the same thing. In some part of countries in Africa also, that word is very hard for them to accept. They call it Gaidi, they call it terrorism PLC. That's what is good. So Taliban, your flag is the flag of Islam. The white flag, the white with black writing, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. None has the right to be worshipping. None has the right to be worshipped except Allah. And the Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the prophet of Allah. None has the right to be worshipped except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, except one God. And Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the prophet of Allah, the prophet of God. So that is enough. So Sharia law, what people doing propaganda, the media, the countries, some country of non-Muslim, and some people who don't understand Islam, they are using the word Sharia law in wrong tafsir or in wrong way to make it look bad. Sharia law, in a short knowledge, means ruling according to Islam teaching. In a short way, ruling in according to Quran. You know the Quran, the only book of Islam, and Hadith. Hadith means the action of the Prophet ﷺ, words of the Prophet ﷺ, and character of the Prophet ﷺ. That is called Hadith. Hadith and Quran. That is the book of Sharia law in Islam. Okay? So if you follow Quran according to Allah, the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want you to follow it, that's the Sharia law. If you follow Hadith of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the way Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam teach his people, that is the Sharia law. Short way. What the Quran talk about women? Quran talk about women. How? Read the Quran. This is the only book talk about women. A to Z, only Quran. In the Biblia called the Christian non-Muslim, we cannot get Biblia, where the Biblia talking about the woman, what a woman should do, what a woman should not do. Anything you cannot go there. Come in the Quran. Quran teach what a woman should do, what things a woman should not do, what things a woman can do in public, what things a woman cannot do in public, what leadership can a woman can rule or can take, and which leadership a woman cannot take. The same hadith. Those people non-Muslim, they don't have hadith. Hadith is the teaching of the prophet. They have the hadith of their prophet. How the prophet their prophet sit with their wives. They don't have those things. We have Islam. We have two chapters in the Quran talking about women. Surah Nasr. Surah Nasr. Talking about women. That's Surah called to Surah Women. Kuna Surah Maryam, the mother of the prophet Isa alayhi salam. Talking about the behavior of the Maryam, the mother of the Prophet the mother of the Prophet Isa alayhi salam. Surah Maryam. Read it, you get the character of Maryam. Come to Surah Nasr, Surah Women. Talking about the women. A to Z. How man should be married. How man should get knowledge. Come to hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Many hadith talking about women, mom, women. Talk about mothers, women, sister, women. Hadith of the Prophet, many of them. Kuna one hadith is popular in the world. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, is one of their students come to Prophet and ask him about between my mother and my father, who can I do for him better to make me to get to paradise? The Prophet said, love your mother. 3 times. He said, your mom. Then you enter the paradise. The father, he gave you to one word, your father. The mother give the position. And come to another did say, knowledge. When you teach a woman or you teach your daughter, you teach him knowledge. Which type of knowledge we teach him? If you teach the old world. If you teach a woman, or a woman getting knowledge, like you teach old world, or like you teach the earth. Because a woman is the one who stay along with the children. So if a woman is a learned person, or somebody have knowledge, or somebody go to school, so your children will learn from your wife, or from your mother, or from your sister, because they have knowledge to teach the children. It's the one who stay with the children long time or long period. When you are working, a man, when you are working or you are looking for the risk. So, in Islam, about women, non-Muslim cannot teach us. We know many things. That's why we marry forwards. We know we are right. That's why we don't have mpango wakan. We don't have the come and stay in our religion. That's why we don't during the this blunder things you are doing with non-Muslim, marry in secret. No. That's why in Islam, a woman and a man have their own role to play. So don't teach us about women. In Islam, we know about women. So don't blame Taliban or don't do propaganda on women on Taliban. The Taliban said the woman will work according to Sharia law. The women will believe we live according to Sharia law. What is wrong? What's wrong when the Islam? What's wrong when the nation of Islam want themselves to rule by Sharia law? The non-Muslim making a lot of noise. For which purpose? We are not ruling you. We are ruling the Muslim only. We are the people who love the Sharia law, not you. Leave the Taliban alone. This flag of La ilaha illallah, leave him alone. That's the flag of Islam. You know the non-Muslims don't have the flag of their religion. Example, the Christian, they don't have the flag of the Christian. No Christian have their flag of their religion. Islam, you have the flag. That is the flag can be black or white, but writing the word La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. But you non-Muslim, you don't have the flag of your religion, because this religion of yours is man-made religion, human beings made religion. Leave the Islam alone. Shut your mouth, keep quiet, let the things move on. So, Europe people, UN people, Russia people, America people, Indian people, shut your mouth. Let Taliban do the job. You are there. America, Europe, British, you are there. 20 years in that nation. You do nothing. You help. You do nothing in that time. You are helpless. You are noiseless. You are something less. Nothing else. Now we can change. Taliban, you call them terrorism. Now is the government. So shut your mouth and people move on with their life. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Taliban, takbir. Taliban, takbir. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.